Hello everybody. The members of our group are Lourdes Brito, Diana Castro, and Sandra Pauta. We are going to present a summary of the article Using Technology in the Classroom, a study with Turkish Press Service EFL teachers. First, I'm going to present the introduction, the importance of the study, and the participants. This study was based on studies where EFL teachers, the majority of them, had positive attitudes towards ICT and the role of educational technology for improving language teaching. According to the studies, there are some advantages and disadvantages of the information and communication technologies. The advantages of using technology are mentioned as the following. It provides authentic material for learners. It makes students meet native friends online, and it helps teacher-student communication. The main disadvantages stated in the article are related to the amount of time needed to get the accurate information and the difficulty to access the internet resources for EFL classes. In Turkey, there were found some challenges that teachers faced when using technology, and they were inadequacy of the personnel to assist teachers for technology, failure to give them the necessary help at the right time, the physical setting, and the quality of teachers' effectiveness in use of technology. Teachers stated that technology encourages students, enhances their learning, and develops their long-term retention. EFL teachers also perceive technology use very beneficial in many research and teaching contexts. Now let's see why is this study important. Although there are a lot of studies regarding to technology in EFL classrooms, this study is important because it is focused on the actual practices of the students' teachers in their practical experiences in teaching English as a foreign language. The participants of the study were 86 student teachers, 62 female and 24 male, studying English language teaching at Anadolu University. The student teachers were completing their teaching practicum and course as a part of their graduation requirement.
The data collection instruments included a questionnaire and semi-structured interviews. The data were collected at the end of the practicum process of the participants. Results. Regarding the usefulness of using technological devices in foreign language teaching, the majority of participants, 66%, considered this aspect as very necessary, while the 34% considered this aspect as necessary. Regarding the availability of technological tools, results indicated that the majority of practicum schools of the participants didn't have enough technological devices as a language lab, TV video player, overhead projector, smartboard, and computer with internet connection. The only device that was available in most practicum schools was a regular projector. During the interviews, the majority of participants also complained about the lack of technological tools in their practicum schools. Among their opinions, these were the most common. Most of the time, the only technology was limited to my own laptop and loudspeakers. I just used technology once or twice. The computer doesn't work in many classrooms. The only things we could use were the copy machine and a computer in the teacher's room. They also expressed that if they would be able to use technological facilities in the classroom, they would use them for the following purposes: to present pictures, songs, and different types of visuals. Also, to use the internet for some tasks, to check students' understanding by making them participate one by answering on a screen, and to help students in the task of looking for the meaning or pronunciation of words. Another point of this study indicates if participants benefited from technological facilities. Results indicated that almost half of them considered they didn't benefit from them at a satisfying level. The most common reasons for these results have to do with the lack of basic facilities in the schools, their own choice, insufficient training, and student dissatisfaction. In the interviews, the participants also complained about the insufficient training. For example, "I've got limited exposure. Even if there were a smartboard, I wouldn't be able to use it effectively. Sometimes I ask help from students which causes me to lose control of the class." Finally, other students mentioned they had to find other ways to improve their technological skills by their own by taking courses about computer programs outside the university or learning by themselves through practice.
Discussion and conclusions. Important conclusions. We take into account four important points about the study. 1. Usefulness of technology. 2. Equipment. 3. Teachers' preferences. And as the last one, reasons why teachers do not use technology in their classrooms. The first finding showed that teachers reported the usefulness of using technology in foreign language classrooms so they could use technology in a more meaningful and comprehensive way. Another finding is that practicum schools were poor in terms of providing student teachers with necessary technological equipment for use in foreign language instruction. As a third point, the author of the study mentioned that teachers prefer lecturing in their classes, instead of use more constructivist practices with technology. Finally, the study said that the student teachers were not utilizing technological aids for some reasons. The first reason is that teachers are not being familiar with certain technological devices. Another reason is that teachers do not possess the necessary knowledge about teaching English via technology. One student teacher explained that in near future all schools will possess the necessary technological aids. However, teachers will not be ready to integrate technology in their classrooms, since they do not have the knowledge of all those aspects. The author of the study gives some suggestions according to his investigation. The first one is that EFL teacher training programs should revise their existing program and give their all effort to supplement the technology integration training in the current curriculum. For example, teachers candidates should be trained as online material developers for a better technology integration, or provide students elective courses designed to teach English through technology. Another suggestion is that practicum schools and universities should work in cooperation for a technology integration for the improvement of essential technology-related skills. For example, proposes teacher inquiry groups to work on and share practices for incorporating technology in classes, and make video recordings to discover pre-service teachers' identities and their pedagogical and practical knowledge bases.